Hey guys, this is B Thompson 1638. I wanted to show you a little bit of a tutorial, an upgraded tutorial from my last one on my pumpkin farm build. As you can see, I have two pretty massive ones on my island, and they are my money getter. They are what allows me to do most of my donations on the server, and I want to show you all how to do it from the bottom up, including the chests that I use. Even though it is a lot of hoppers, you don't need as many to start with, all the way down to the clock system that we have. So let's jump over to creative. I'll build it over there and show you how we do it. Okay, so first things first, what we want to build is the clock. Clock system allows for you to space out your timing without causing a lot of lag that a normal repeater clock would cause. This will only trigger it at once a time. The hoppers don't create any lag. Therefore, the only time you're going to get even a little bit of lag is when your pistons are being powered on. But even then, it's very little lag you will end up getting. So first off, what we need to do, let me make sure I get all the materials. Let's see, one. What you're going to need are two sticky pistons, two comparators, one torch, depending on the size of it. If you're going to make two separate pumpkin farms, two torches will work. Two things of redstone dust, two hoppers, and one redstone block. So for starters, we want to place a hopper block and another one and feed them into each other, and then from there on each end you will need a sticky piston and then a redstone block on either side. Usually it doesn't matter, you may have to do some changes to it, and then from there just hop onto the hoppers and then place comparators down on each side and then a regular block on each end. And last thing for this is simply placing a piece of redstone dust behind each piston. You'll see it's already being powered pretty much. And there's one item in here, so it'll tick for 1 second. So let's see. For 5 seconds, you're going to need 5 of any item. Each item stands for 1 second. So it'll process through, and after 5 seconds, it'll feed to the other side. And that's as simple as that is for the clock. All you'll need to do then is place a torch out, and then line it up to wherever you want your pumpkin farm to be. If it's lit off when you place it down, then you've got it done right. The thing I forgot to explain was how many blocks would you need to properly power your pumpkin farm. Anywhere between about 15 to 20 seconds is going to be your best bet for the hoppers. So simply just throw in 16 blocks into one side. That's what I use on my build. The reason for this is you want enough time for your pumpkins to grow in between the breaks it has. So you need a little bit more time than that 1 second. So 16 to 20 is generally a good amount of time for the pumpkins to grow and then be pushed off by the pistons. From there, it's simply just making stacks, making towers, and as you can see, I've already started one over here. You want to go up as much as you want. For the first block, you just want to have a block and then a torch with the redstone dust feeding into it. As you create farther away, you'll notice that it won't reach that point and it won't power the pistons properly. Then you'll have to restart. The main objective, though, is to wherever the inside of your pumpkin farm, this would be my water flow from my pumpkin farm, the inside torch here needs to be unlit. If it's lit, then you need to raise this one more block and then it'll fix itself. And as you can see there, it'll switch off when that redstone repeater hits, turning these on. And once we put pistons here, if I put them in the right spot, you'll see them become powered on. And from there on, it's simply just making it as tall as you can, making it so the sky's the limit, and even starting from the bottom helps as well. Just a note for this build, it is regular pistons, so we'll place regular pistons down, and then from there, it's simply placing down dirt in front of it. Now, water flows as a length of 7 blocks, but you can double it up or place half slabs to make it go further. If there's anything, just you can look that up on water flow. But the easiest way is to have the normal 7 block water flow, and then you can double it up from the other side. So over here, I'm just going to throw it out here. The blocks you would hoe are the ones opposite of the pistons, of course, so the pumpkins would grow in front of the pistons. The only other thing really needed for this build is a water float. Every 2 pistons with the stacks have a water float. So from here, just grab a bucket of water, and then wherever the bottom of your build is, for here, I'm just going to dig a hole. Just have a hole down there, and then dump the water, and the water will just flow in the hole and it won't flow out anywhere. And then you would have another tower built, place the pistons there, your redstone, and such and such. And from there you just continue on, then you work on the other side and just make it as big as you want. So after you got your actual build started, and I've got a little 4x4 build, what you need now is a hopper system to collect the pumpkins. As it's with this small of a build, you could easily go straight down into chest, into chest, into chest. But as you get bigger, it's going to cause hopper jams. So you'll need more and more hoppers. As you can see, this is what my build looks like on Skyblock 2 almost. I have a second layer of hoppers under this one though, as the thing jams up a lot. As it jams up, all it is needed is just more hoppers. So from here on, all you need to do is have 3 hoppers going down into other hoppers, and from those going to each one in front of it. As you get to wherever your chests want to be, and for this build I have them kind of in the way of my pumpkin farm, I would build it outside of my pumpkin farm and have a little space for it, and then have chests there. I have one row going out across the beside the chest, and another row below it. And then the hoppers would be behind it, feeding into each chest. A little secret to note that if you look at regular chests, and you'll notice that you can place 2 right down beside each other, you can place them above each other, but you can't place one right beside it. So you'd have to have a space. That becomes a waste of space, especially for a tight build like we have. So the use for this is a trap chest. Trap chest can be placed beside chests, and the same schematics can be placed on top of it. So you want to alternate between chest and trap chest all the way, and as many chests as you need. To build a trap chest, it's nothing more but a tripwire hook and a chest itself. And that's really about it. That's all it is. It's a simple build. It does take a lot of tweaks and stuff, but it's not a hard build, and anybody can technically build it, but the more money you have to start off with, the more you're going to start gaining in the front. And guys, I want to thank you for coming and watching this tutorial. I hope this tutorial explains a lot of things for you and helps you get started really well on Minecraft. This is the best way to make money on this game. This is how I make my millions of dollars every day and give it out to everyone. So again, I want to thank everybody for coming and watching. Hope to see you guys watch the streams. I'll have links to my stream as well. Give this video a like, and follow the Twitter that will be at the bottom as well, and that will give you any information on upcoming tutorials as well as streams. Thank you again for joining me. This is B Thompson 1638 signing out.